Take two.
Hi everybody, I'm the new Dennis Woodruff. Welcome to my show.
You know, it's okay in this world to be skeptical of other people, but
Yes, sir.
but I'm always open-minded, and I like to hear people's story.
Yes, sir.
And you have a story, and I like what you're saying, and I want you to tell people really your full name and maybe tell us a little bit about your childhood if you want to. What was it? Did he know about you? Was he trying
yes.
to cover it up or what?
No. They brought me
Did
to
you
the
ever
United
meet
States
him?
for protection. Yes, he brought me to United States for protection services. For what they did is have a loaner program. What you'll find out if you go into George Bush's Google.com, Israel loaned them to United States.
No, but I want to know, did he leave you a penny or a nickel?
Yes, I have contacted everything belongs to me. If you go to youtube.com, Google, you'll find out George Bush narrated everything after the Twin Towers, the whole 9 yards.
No, but I mean, shouldn't you get a check from the Howard Hughes?
Yes,
Have you?
Yeah, well, it's all starting in the process right now. We're in the lawyer's process and so on and so forth.
Maybe you can't talk about that.
No,
that's all right.
No, some of it I can't talk about, but you'll find out in George
But
Bush.
I want to know too. If
Right.
tell me about George Bush. But did you hang out with Mr. Hughes, your father, when he was
of course.
alive?
When I was a little boy in Israel, I hang out with Ariel Sharon, Howard Hughes, Yasser Arafat's on my paperwork, Anwar Gaddafi, which has verified the whole story through George Bush. One of the remaining, Yasser had just passed away, and Big Hazi had just passed away.
Say your full name again.
My name, legitimate name, is Harry Hughes. It's exactly one of my names. I'm also known in Israel as Ariel Sharon, after the five-star general, who took care of me on a regular basis in Israel.
Did you get some money that you could live on since he died?
Yeah, here's what's happening.
I mean, since then?
I have been, and what it was a road test to make me walk the mile. If you go to the song on the System of a Down, it talks about me transcending to Tiananmen Square. Aggie Bibi transcends. Aggie Bibi in the golden cage. Aggie Bibi had to go the mile, and also the songs from Israel, it talks about me having to go the mile and do the task force affairs.
So I saw that movie, The Aviator, several times, and I really enjoyed it. And I know that Leonardo DiCaprio was one of the executive producers, and I wonder if he should give you some money for a little bit. I would think.
Not really seeking money from the movie The Aviator. I do know that MGM belongs to me. If you go into, like I said again, George Bush's, it talks about MGM belonging to me solely. It also talks about several other entities. The satellites belong to me. They said as far as he knows on Google, it's kind of hilarious. The missile even belongs to me if we have to shoot the satellite down where they're tracking me. It talks about Brian Bray from the Immaculate Heart Church and the Mormons wagering $500 million and Brian Bray wagering $250 million in the Immaculate Heart Church, and the Pope comes on and says, hey, I'm very devastated about what they've done. Don't you know who Aggie is? He can destroy the world. We understand I had the power of God. I've appeared as him and several times in my life as two different people that are very trustworthy. Now, what's happened is where I'm at now is hiring lawyer services to take back over my estate, and the articles left to me in the Hollywood area, which are several lots and buildings and so on and so forth. Everybody is familiar with who I am. They all know that I'm little Harry Hughes.
Are you in any danger with foreign people or not?
No.
I
am currently talking to my embassy about visa and travel pass to
I mean, you know, like Bin Laden wouldn't be wanting to
Bin Laden was actually what it was. If you go back, you're going to be devastated because Mr. Bin Laden left me all $250 billion. I'm the one that inherited all his money. What happens here is he was arguing over the estate the whole time.
Could I borrow $10?
Hey, whenever
Don't
it gets there,
lose your
Dennis.
sense of humor.
Yes, Dennis. Whenever it gets there, there's going to be a lot of things to happen. This is my American name in the United States of America. Everybody knows this is the name that I acted the Universal Soldiers Affairs under. So this still verified that the newspaper article from Colorado, from Denver, Colorado, about a year and a half ago. They pull up to cent and a half. Aggie BB lives in the Grand Junction area, is what it does. It has verified that I am from Grand Junction, that they give me a cent and a half for every propane well on that Western Soap, which is $5 trillion in 1 year, is what they guesstimate. It's been a year and a half since the newspaper article was posted.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
What are your long-term goals to do now with your life?
What I'm doing
if I had millions of dollars,
it's actually hundreds of millions and trillions, is what George says on TV.
I'm asking you, what do you plan on doing with your life? You're not going to buy a condo in the Philippines?
What we are doing is looking to make the world better.
What are you going to do with your life now?
What we're going to do
Where are you going to live? Are you going to buy a house in the Hollywood Hills?
Well, what we have here is, I'm not for sure how many houses I own at this time.
Oh, I see.
But as we probate the executor's estate through Faye Dunaway and all the other movie stars that left me several items.
I do this with a sense of humor, but you do remind me of Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Terminator, but you said you're the Jedi?
They call me a Jedi. People have called me the Luke Skywalker all my life, but I inhibit to a state that's actually the God-fearing state that shows you the lion and the lamb. Is exactly how it is. Your Lord, your Father that art in heaven, he is a lion, he's very aggressive, and he is a great guy. He loves all people. We're at the end of this interview with Dennis Woodruff, which I appreciate the interview, to let people know who I am. I want people to know that we are in a positive direction at this time after the end of the Universal Soldier's duties. No need for people to worry about me being an intelligence officer. It's God's place, God's world. We all know that. Please understand, I love the world, and we are trying to donate money on a readily basis as soon as these affairs are taken care of. And there will be good things to happen throughout the communities, especially in the Shahab area, the Jewish area, which I am the Jedi. I love those. I love the Shahab.
And if people right now want to donate money to this cause, is there a website they can go to?
No, there is not. They can go to the Jewish community website and donate to their synagogues and things of that nature for them to handle their affairs through them, as they already do.
Will the money get to the right people?
Well, of course they will. They get to them, and that's what matters. It does not matter to me. I want them to know that the money goes to the Jewish community, and it helps the schools, and it helps the Jewish children, and so on and so forth.